I got the X-ray vision. I got the X, I got the X. See right through all these bitches. Move to the left, move to the left. I got the X-ray vision. I got the X, I got the X. Maybe you thought you won, but I'm still undefeated when I like.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a look for, I guess, Valentine's Day coming up, and I wanted to do sort of a date night makeup tutorial. Really glamorous, really sexy, but still like pretty and girly and just really fun without going too dark or like too smoky. I don't know, I think the colors are still quite neutral. I really dig it. I think this is definitely something that I would feel comfortable wearing on a date. So let's get started with the tutorial. All right, so let's start off with the foundation. Today I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and this is the shade Classic Ivory N2. Anyhow, so I'm just using my Beauty Blender dupe brush or sponge to apply that. Basically just like the Beauty Blender, except it is a drugstore version. A lot of people always ask me where this is from. This is available at DM drugstores in Europe. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring using a palette by Kryolan. This is the foundation, Micro Foundation Cash palette. I already kind of started on this side, so comes with a few shades in here. This comes in a variety of colors, of course, if you have darker skin or whatever. And I'm just going to use that, I guess, a little bit on the outsides of my face to contour with. I'm gonna just take the same Beauty Blender and blend that in. For concealer today, I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear. It's in, I refilled it because the packaging broke, but this is indeed the Pro Longwear concealer. And just apply that. This is in the shade NW20, I think, which works great under the eye because it has sort of a slight pink tone color, slightly peachy, like ever so slight, not too crazy, but it helps to really neutralize. And to set my under eye concealer, I'm going to use the Kryolan Micro, what is this called? Micro Silk Powder. It's like super, super fine, a loose powder. I think this is a really good powder, actually. And I'm just going to set it. It's super fine, so it kind of just like flies up when you use it. Set all the concealer so it's not like moving around. And then I just like to use a tiny bit of that powder just to set my T-zone area. This is kind of the area where I get oily. So I'm not really doing anything here on the outer parts. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to use this tone right here. Some people say that this is darker than this one, but I just find like this middle tone is just way too orange toned. This one is much cooler. Intensify the contour a little bit. And I don't want to go crazy overboard with this. I'm not going to be like baking and all that stuff because I don't know, I just feel like it just tends to look quite unnatural. I'm not big into baking, to be honest. I feel like it just adds a ton of powder on your face. It kind of ages your skin. I tend to not do all that stuff. I know it's like super trendy at the moment, but I don't know, why do we feel like it's necessary to add like 20 pounds of makeup on your face? I'm just blending. This is the MAC 168 brush, by the way. So for cheeks, I'm going to use this by Smashbox. It's the Fusion Soft Lights Baked Star Blush, and it's this pink tone blush with some shimmer in it. And I'm mainly going to be using these pink tones because I'm going to be avoiding sort of the white part, just like this part right here. I think it's very pretty for this kind of Valentine's Day date night look. Just gives this very innocent looking flush, I guess. I think like it needs a little bit more oomph. So I'm going to use NARS Orgasm blush on top of that. So I'm going to add some of that on top. I'm gonna get a kabuki brush, just kind of blend that all together so it's all nicely buffed together so you don't have any sort of harsh lines or whatever between the blush and the contour. And then I'm going to highlight a little bit using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and this is the one in Gleam. They have two. This one is sort of more cool toned on the pink side. This is the Zoeva Luxe Powder Fusion number 134. I've been loving this for highlighting. And I'm going to be mixing these two colors. This is Crushed Pearl and Starburst. And I'm going to highlight. Now this highlight is intense. Like, I feel like this highlighter kit is amazing if you like a very intense highlight. So to start off, I'm going to use this cream shadow by Bourjois, and it's the Colour Edition 24 Hour in this mauvey pink shade. And I'm just going to use a brush just to apply that on the lid. Now this has a little bit of sparkle and shimmer on it. So for this eye makeup look, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked palette, and this is the Naked 3. This is the actual fuck. Wow, good job, Urban Decay. Look at that, that just fell out. I feel like makeup is just getting more and more expensive, but it's getting more and more cheaply made. Like, the quality of these products is just, how much does it cost to do some fucking quality control here? All right, let's try this again. I can't lift it up now because these are coming out. So I'm using this color, and this is called Limit, and I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. This is the Sigma E40, and I'm just going to start layering that into the crease and just being very generous with that color. This is just to kind of lay down a base color for the other colors I'm going to use later. So I'm taking the next one, which is also a matte, and this is called Nooner. I'm taking a MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to layer that into the crease a little bit more intensely. So I'm going to start to basically darken up the crease color here. MAC 226 brush, and I'm taking the second darkest shade in here, and it's called Dark Side. I'm just going to, with that more precise brush, I'm layering that deep into the crease. Really kind of focusing on that very outer third, I guess. So for the highlight, I'm just using a matte nude shade, and this is Nye Toast. There is actually like a shimmery shade in that palette, but I don't know. I wanted something a little bit more neutral in here. I didn't want something really shimmery and bold. I just want something really light. So for the under eye area, I just took a little bit of Limit and Nooner mixed together and just swept that along the lower lash and really blended that out because I want a little bit of color. I don't want it to be really dark and intense or something on the lower lash line. So for the eyeliner, I don't want a really harsh like black liner. I want this to look to be more soft. So I'm just gonna use a purple eye pencil. This one's by Kiko, and this is the number 302, really close to the lash line. And this doesn't matter if it's not like perfect because I'm gonna be sort of smudging that out. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with the darkest color in that palette. So it's the very last one in there, and it's called Blackheart, and just kind of pat that over top of the purple liner. And this is going to give that really sort of smoky looking lash. And I'm just actually going to use a little bit of this and just connect it on the lower. Just so it's not like floating, you know, like a floating eyeliner. So for mascara today, I'm using the Hypnose Precious Cells by Lancôme, and I'm just going to put that on. And for this look, I'm also going to apply some lashes, and I'm going to use these ones. These are by House of Lashes. I've cut them to size because these are just so huge. These are called Bohemian Princess. All right, so I finished up the eye makeup, and I just applied lashes. Oh, I forgot to do mascara on the bottom, so I'll have to do that. I'm going to first apply a lip liner. This is Lost in the Rosewood by Catrice. If they ever discontinue this lip liner, I would be very sad because it's like the perfect nude pink kind of lip liner for me. And then I'm just going to go on top of this the Pale Mauve lipstick. All right, I'm just going to bump up the, I think the highlight a little bit, Starburst. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I really hope you guys, you know, try this look out, and if you like it, let me know. You can tweet me on social media, leave me a comment on Snapchat, whatever. I'd love to have you guys follow me there. I will have links for everything below, and I will see you very soon. Bye everyone.